Huh. Looks odd right there. That's better. Good afternoon. Today's Saturday, July the 3rd. It's fireworks day, but we're gonna do some combine first. We're gonna celebrate freedom, but first we're gonna harvest some wheat. So this is a couple days after we got rained out. It's finally dried out enough, so head back and see if we can't finish that 30-acre field. Now it is just Dad and I, and we are just doing that field, so this should take, I don't know, an hour, roughly, maybe. We'll see. Back and forth. Now for some reason my yield monitor is way off. At first I thought, well, maybe this wheat's just that bad, but my bushel counter says 226 bushel, but we're about full. The combine holds 390 bushels, so we're only reading about probably 60% of what it actually is. Dad says over on his end of the field he's running 80 to 90 bushel. Dad just went after the other truck. Since it's just the two of us, we just brought one truck back. So the more I run the gleaner, the more and more I like it. The more and more I realize that it's pretty evenly matched with that cloth, especially in wheat. But I definitely like the unload auger length better on the cloth. Simplicity is on the gleaner, you know, that's a thing to enjoy, but it could be a little bit longer. So like I say, after wheat harvest, we're going to put an extension on that. It looks like it sticks out past the head plenty right here. But when you're unloading on the go, yeah, a couple feet extra would be nice. So if you see these things hanging down on the platform here, these are for our auto height sensors. So basically that's how the head knows how close it is to the ground. Been working pretty good. So one thing kind of goofy, we have two antennas. That's our ag leader system, and that's the factory antenna. Turns out Novatel makes the antennas for ag leader. They look alike. Unfortunately, we couldn't just reprogram that one, so we have to. Oh well. So after that rainfall, we are a little bit wetter, which is fine because this field was running like 11%. So yeah, I'll sell them a little bit of moisture. So that beeping and that flashing means our bin's full. But I can see up there, there's a window in the extensions. We're not actually full. So I need to relocate that sensor because it's in the wrong spot. It's adjustable. But that's it. That's got half a pass on the way back. And that's all for the day. So we were definitely worried that it wasn't going to fit. This wheat ended up being a little bit better than we thought. Like I said, my yield monitor's way off, but just judging by how many bushels we've probably put on these trucks, we're probably 75 to 80 bushel per acre. So that pile right there is from the gleaner, and that pile over there with all the chaff on it is from Dad. Definitely cleaner with the gleaner. Got all the wheat on the trucks. I was kind of concerned we were going to have to get another truck for about 200-300 bushel, but we made it. We're even legal. So the elevators are all closed. I mean, it is Saturday, weekend of the 4th, so I'm just leaving the trucks here. Morning.
Morning,
Happy Independence Day. America. So this morning, me and the little working man back there, we're gonna start moving everything up to the next field. Dad just finishing up spraying for the morning. He went ahead and sprayed a tank of beans. Hopefully by the time Billy gets done dumping the second truck, we'll have a load already. So I like to make a pretty good dent today. We only got about a day and a half, 2 days of running left, so hopefully we can make a pretty good dent in that today. Today is the 4th of July though, so happy Independence Day, everyone. Being that it was the 4th, mill didn't open till, well, they're still not opened yet. Open a little late, closing a little early. Dad should be here any minute. First we're gonna move his head. This may sound, as ridiculous as this sounds, I can't unhook the combine by myself very easily. The last time I tried it, I thought I tore my tendon again. So we'll probably just move his first since it's already unhooked. And then we'll come back and I'll get the gleaner and he'll pull the head over. Make sure we're strapped in here. What are you doing, boss?
I'm not a boss. You're a boss.
There's the next victim. Check the oil on the gleaner and then we'll hit the heading over there. You wanna go up there? Go on up there. That's the tool shed, son.
It's hard to see, you gotta do it.
Well, it's so clean you can't see it, huh? Is it full?
Yeah, looks like it.
And what do you say this was?
I said it's a tool shed.
Oh.
That's just where the engine is, bub. Yeah, we're all here now.
Can I stop combining?
In a minute.
Oh my goodness. Finally got one arm's combine going. Gotta get it hooked up. He can't hook it up. So gotta get it all hooked up. Got it hooked up. You know, Nick Welker's got leg arms. We got one arm. They're called Brian one arm, I guess.
First bin load going in the trucks. Wheat's making pretty good. So, probably at least 4 trucks coming out of here. There's a little over 40 acres in this field.
40.
Yeah, once again we're grain cartless, so just Dad and I. Just so happened we both ran out at the other end of the field at the same time. Or filled up at the other end of the field at the same time. So my spout on my unload auger is adjustable. It's got a slight leak to it, so I'm going to adjust that. Not really losing a lot through it, but I just don't like seeing it. We harvested it. I want to sell it. Right there. What do you got there?
Kit Kats.
Those are Tic Tacs, not Kit Kats.
One, so but it's mostly for Mom.
Oh, you got them for Mom. Mommy got you a surprise. I guess maybe your breath stinks? Does her breath stink?
No?
Oh.
That close. It's funny.
There's the cleaner over there running.
You ready to go home? What are you going to do when you get home?
Like,
Play.
actually wash my hands first.
Wash your hands first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. See you later, bub.
See you later, Dad.
I think he's saying you have bad breath.
Yeah, they're
See you guys later. So Dad went and got the grain cart because this field's a little bit better than we thought it was going to be, and well, we're waiting on trucks. So that truck's loaded. That cart will probably be loaded by the time Billy gets back, and there'll be probably one more load after that.
Okay, we had to go get the grain cart. Bill's still up there. So we just went and got the grain cart and filled it up. Another load here after this.
All right, we are full. All the trucks are full. Taking a truck to town.
Finish that field. Head down the road back over to the farm to get some fuel. And move over home. We've got, what, 56, 70 acres, 80 acres over there yet. About 100 acres left to be done. Yeah, the old Lexington don't run real fast, but it gets there. You know, I was just thinking, it used to be like 7, I think, Lexingtons in the neighborhood. Within a 10-mile radius, I suppose, maybe a little farther. There's 4 right here within a couple miles of their neighbors. One on the other side of town and one just above town. I think this was about the lone one left now. They all got replaced. Seems like they've all got replaced by red ones, except for one. And the one, Brian, got replaced by gleaner, but all the rest of them got replaced by red ones. I don't know what that means.
So we've got a little bit of an issue. The wheat field that we just moved to, we have a crossing that's washed out, and we can't get semis back to that field, so we're carting them out of there, I guess. Dad seems to think we'll still be able to get the header wagons back there. I hope so. I really don't want to back a header wagon down a hill. Be a fun time. So Dad's combine, he took it to get fuel. So I am going to dump this one in the grain cart, and I'm going to take the grain cart to the field because we're going to need it there. Billy's going to take Dad's head. Dad's going after his combine, and then we'll move this combine and head after that. Well, since we're bringing the cart, we might as well take it back to the field empty. It still had a good bit from that last field on there, about half a truckload. So that field should have made just about 100 bushel, right at 100 bushel. Alright, so I need to take this thing down to get some fuel because we are at 29%. So we definitely need some fuel. So while fueling, this is when I usually clean the cab out because there's a trash can right there at the end of the fuel tank. Have at it. So that jerky still has some in it. We're done with this box. I actually use these phone mounts in the combine. This is actually the first time I've ever done that, but I think it's going to work real well. Right there it is. Yeah, that should work nice. But anyways, get our trash out of here. I'll be so glad when this cast is gone. This club hand is no fun. Yeah, fueled up. Ready to roll. Here's my little phone mount. I think that'll work nice. So the combines being as big as they are, Dad is going ahead of me on this road because it's so narrow. The road's about 18 foot wide. The combine's 17 foot wide, and there's a lot of blind turns. So try to be as safe as we can. So Dad will go around this blind curve and wait on me at the top. As far as just beauty to look at, as far as the scenery, this is probably one of my favorite farms. Not as productive, but it's pretty. That and Dad and I have put a lot of sweat equity in this place. For example, that field used to be all trees till about 15 years ago. Kayla even got some sweat equity on that one. All hooked up. Dad's dropping down my auto header height sensors. And we'll be good to go. We can already feel the dew setting in, so this might be an early night. Hopefully we can get the cart loaded. That way, while we're waiting on the dew to burn off in the morning, we can at least be taking a truck to town. Needed to get a refrigerator report. Thing's doing something, but it sure doesn't feel cool in there. I think we'd have been better off just plumbing an AC vent in there. I mean, that water is not even cool, so that thing does absolutely nothing. So it's a good thing I didn't buy this combine for the refrigerator, but yeah, that thing's terrible. I would not think of it even as a cooler, just a place to store stuff because it ain't doing anything. But anyways, back to wheat harvest. So like I said, hopefully we can at least get the cart completely loaded, finish the truck off. Maybe get the other truck loaded would be great. We got 50 acres on this farm. We got a 30-acre piece right across the road from here, and then 25 acres up the road, and that's it. So we might get done tomorrow. Alright folks, that's it for the harvest action tonight. We got enough to load both the trucks. We did about 20 acres of this 50, so we're 20 acres closer to being done. But now we got to go fill some trucks. So both the combines have grain on them. I don't think either one of them are completely full, but there's half a load on a truck, cart's completely loaded, so we need to go shuffle some grain. Ooh, fireworks. Seems fitting for the 4th of July. It's got some pretty bright lights. All LEDs.
I believe Brian got the gleaner there, and I believe he's got the lights on that thing. Looks like he's got some pretty good lights.
I think my auger light might need adjusted. It's facing out, not down.
Yeah, it needs to point down to unload. It's cold tonight.
Alright guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Hope everyone had a safe and patriotic 4th of July, and everyone still has all their fingers. See you in the next one.